Hi girls! Today we're in the kitchen and I'm going to be talking about calories and portion sizes. Okay, so calories determine your weight, okay? If you're in a calorie deficit, you will lose fat. If you're in a calorie surplus, you will gain weight, no matter what. No matter what foods you eat, even if you eat chocolate, if you're in a calorie deficit, you will lose weight. And today I want to show to you how much calories is in about one serving, so you get an idea of the calorie content of foods. If you are having trouble losing weight and you're having very much difficulty in losing weight, or you're having trouble gaining weight, I strongly encourage you and recommend learning how to track your calories and weigh your food. You weigh your food with a digital food scale like this. Weighing your food makes a difference on how accurate you track your calories. If you don't use a food scale, it's not going to be accurate in how you track your calories. Now, people can lose weight without tracking calories, but most people have no idea how many calories they're eating, they're ingesting. And if you're having trouble losing weight or gaining weight, it's a good idea to take a temporary amount of time to learn how to track your calories and weigh your food. This way you have control over how much you're eating and you can choose the foods that you want to eat within your calories. Once you understand the calorie content of foods, what 100 calories looks like, what 300 calories looks like, what 500 calories looks like, and what 20 grams of protein looks like, what 30 grams of protein looks like, and what 40 grams of protein looks like, once you understand these things, then you can stop tracking because you'll understand how much you're eating and if that's going to affect your weight or not. Okay? So first we have here grapes. So these green grapes is 100 grams and it's 75 calories. So fruit is usually lower in calories than a lot of foods and they have fiber, so they're nutritious. But some fruits, they can pack a lot of calories if you're eating a lot of it too. So you still want to be aware of healthy foods because healthy foods have calories and these little nibbles and bites of food here and there, they all add up. It's good to be aware of the calorie amount in foods. Okay? These are 3 chocolates, Lindor chocolates. And these are 230 calories. That's a lot of calories for 3 chocolates and most people will eat 5, 6, 7 of them. No problem. So only 3 of these have 230 calories, okay? And this is about 1 serving. That doesn't mean just because it's high calorie, it doesn't mean you can't eat it if you're trying to lose fat. You can still eat it. If you're in a calorie deficit, you will still lose fat. But like I said, being aware of the calorie content is very important. This is olive oil. This is only 1 tablespoon of olive oil. A lot of people pour a lot of oil all over their food. This is 126 calories, and you're getting hundreds and hundreds of calories that way. That's making it difficult to lose weight. So keep that in mind. This is just 3 cookies, okay? And I weighed the cookies too. These are 180 calories. For 3 cookies is 180 calories, which is not that bad. Because there's some cookies, for 3 cookies, it's like 300 or 400 calories. Some of those bigger cookies have like 300, 400 calories each, and they're just 1 cookie. So be aware of that. Again, these are not to tell you any of these are bad or good. It's just to show you the calorie content of foods. All of these can be incorporated in a fat loss diet, and all of these can be incorporated in a weight gain phase. If you're having trouble gaining weight, it's also good to track your calories because you need to eat more calories than you burn if you're trying to gain weight. Now, don't forget, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with your friends. Don't forget to leave me a comment, tell me where you're from, tell me your goals, what you would like to see next. Okay, here we have lettuce. This is called high volume food. That means you can eat a big amount for a small amount of calories. It only has 3 calories. That is why when people start eating healthier, they usually start losing weight because healthier foods tend to be lower in calories, like vegetables. Vegetables, fruits, they tend to be lower in the calories. But what you put on top of it, like dressing or croutons or nuts and seeds, this can start packing on the calories. So it's just good to be aware of that too. These are gummy bears, and they're 122 calories. And that's just a small amount. This is just a handful, a small handful. So you could be watching TV, putting chips in your mouth, not paying attention to what you eat, putting gummy bears, candies in your mouth, and not realizing these little bites of food and these little handfuls of food, you're putting hundreds and hundreds of calories into your body. And then you're wondering why you can't lose weight. Okay, so these are cashews, and this is 85 grams, and it's 167 calories. So nuts are a health food. They're very good for you. They're good for heart disease. They have fiber. So they're a health food, but they're also rich in calories. So you don't want to be just putting a bunch of nuts down you without realizing and being aware of how many calories you're eating. Peanut butter. This is a little bit more than a tablespoon, and it's 164 calories. Now, some people, they put peanut butter in their smoothies, they put it on their sandwiches, or they mix it into things. And peanut butter is very calorie dense, meaning it has a lot of calories. So it's good to be aware, again, learning how to track your calories, weigh your food to understand the calorie amount in foods. This is honey. And this was about a tablespoon, if I remember correctly. And it has 87 calories. It's not that much honey at all. Usually people in recipes, they'll use more honey than this. But honey is pretty high in calories. So you always want to be, again, mindful of how much you're eating. And just realize that this is a small amount and it's close to 100 calories, okay? This is salad dressing, and it's very little. This is not really enough to make your salad taste good, but it's a vinaigrette dressing, and it has 160 calories. It's only 2 tablespoons. 160 calories is a lot. So if you're pouring dressing all over your salad, most store-bought salad dressings have a lot of calories, a ton. So you could be eating healthy, a healthy salad, and then be pouring dressing or oil all over it. And then you kick yourself out of a deficit. You're no longer burning fat. Okay? So that's good to be aware of. So now you learn more about calories and portion control. And like I said, if you're struggling to lose weight, I strongly encourage you learning how to weigh your food and track your calories. Because if you're eating too many calories, I don't care how healthy you eat, you will not lose weight. Okay? For me, it was a little bit of pain in the butt to learn how to track calories at first. I was a little bit slow. I had to weigh every single ingredient that had calories, and it took some time. But after 2 weeks, you get faster at it, and you get faster and faster, and you have a calorie tracking app, and you put that in. And I got to eat foods that I wanted. I could have chocolate. I could have ice cream. I could have a slice of pizza. And then I started learning how to track calories even if I go out to restaurants. So I started becoming more aware of even restaurant food. So take time to learn. If you're struggling, then hey, what do you have to lose? If you're not losing weight, I'm telling you right now, you're eating too many calories. Thank you for staying till the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment, and share it with your friends. I'll see you on the next video.
Do a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm